Welcome back to MustacheMoto. It's Ben. Today I'm going to review the cheapest CarPlay you can get for your motorcycle. Alright, if you watch this channel, you know I've done a ton of reviews for CarPlay, Android Auto devices for the motorcycles. As a matter of fact, I think I've done more than 12, maybe 15. I'll put a link to the playlist right up here in case you want to look at those and, if you're really shopping for one. But almost every time, somewhere in the comments, somebody will pipe in and say, if you're paying $100 for one, you're paying too much. So I thought, you know what? Let me see how cheap I can get one, and let's see if it's any good at all. So I bought this one off of Amazon, 38 bucks. 38 bucks for a 6-inch motorcycle CarPlay device. I'll link it below. I don't know if it's going to be any good. We're going to mount it up, see what it does. You know it's going to be high quality when the brand name Sunwear is printed on a white paper sticker on the box. It's not even printed on the box. I'm pretty sure they're making these and sell them to a whole bunch of different companies, and everybody just slaps their own label on there and sells it like that. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what we got before we get it installed. Try and do this without dropping and cracking the unit here. Balance it on my hip. All right. 6-inch glossy screen. It's got a little screen film protector on it, which I'll peel off. Sunshade. It's plastic. 1-inch ball. Maybe it's 7/8. I'll find out. See if that's a regular standard 1-inch ball for mounting. And your power cord. That's about it. Feels pretty light. Feels a little cheap. We'll see. There. Let's see what else we got. All right, we got your power cords here to wire it in. It's got like a U-bolt style ball mount that'll go on the handlebars, as well as a little 2-inch swivel. That's about it. Some zip ties. And it looks like maybe a mirror mount that you could put it on where your mirror goes to if you wanted to do that. So let me get the sucker installed. Let's see what it does. All right, let's see. I think you can see, hopefully, I've got it mounted, but my wiring is temporary. I've actually got a switched plug here so that I can just, it's just a battery tender plug, but for testing purposes, because I'm probably not going to leave the sucker on forever. So let's fire it up and see if we can get it connected. I also then don't have to turn the bike on when I'm doing this. All right, we got the menu screen, tire pressures. Let's go to CarPlay and see how quickly I can connect this. Go to Bluetooth. It is CarBT. Click that. Pair, allow. It updated the time. Look at that. So we're up and running. Looks like it works. All right, I just flipped on the screen. The Sunwear CarPlay. So I got it wired separately just as a temporary wiring so I could turn it on and off independently of the bike. So let's see how it does picking up the phone. It has already been attached. All right, so, it took less than a minute to make the connection. Screen's up. I'm in full sun. Screen's bright. I can see it well. Messages coming through. Let's see. Screen works well. I mean, it's it's working like a CarPlay. I mean, I'm kind of amazed. I thought it might be kind of stuttery or cheap or not make the connection or not really be functional, but it's actually pretty snappy. I mean, it's not. Pay attention to where I'm going. It's no different than most of the other CarPlay devices I've used. It's not quite as bright, but dang, 38 bucks. That's pretty phenomenal. I wonder how well it's going to hold up, of course. That is probably going to be an issue over time, maybe not. And then I don't know how it's going to do in the rain, especially how well the touchscreen is going to work. I'm going to get out a hose, and I'm going to hose this sucker down, and we're going to see how that works. All right, so got my hose set up. The CarPlay has been getting a good dousing for quite a bit now. It also rained a little earlier on it, but I didn't actually get out on the bike in time for the rain. Let's get my glove good and wet. Let's see how it works. I mean, it's still working just fine. Wow. I'm pretty darn impressed here. I mean, it's actually responding just perfectly. Stuff's starting up. I mean, that's exactly what you want. I'm soaked, and it's working just fine. You know, and this is probably more wet than it's going to get anytime that I'm riding, because you got the fairing and everything kind of blocking the water, so it's getting hit directly with water. Got no issues whatsoever. Jeez. So now what you're losing, what you don't get, that you get with the more expensive ones, are the additional things. You know, with my Chiji, I've got front and rear dash cams, I've got motion sensors, I've got, you know, offline tracking, I've got over-the-air updates, I've got a SIM card in it so that I can actually track the location or turn on the cameras and view them remotely. I mean, it's a lot of really cool stuff. This doesn't have an app that goes along with it, and basically all it does is your CarPlay. There is the home screen, which I wonder if there's anything. Nope. I think that's all you get, right? But if that's all you're looking for, you know, shoot, even if you're just going on a trip and you want to have it for one trip and you're not going to use it on a day-to-day basis, this would be perfect. 38 bucks, slap it on there. You know, it's 2-wire connection, just a ground and a hot, or accessory lead. Took me a couple of minutes to put the bracket on, probably less than that. I'd mount it differently than this if I had, if I was going to keep it on all the time. This is kind of a little odd position that I've got it in right now, but that's easily changed. You know, dang, I'm pretty impressed for the price of this. I really wasn't expecting anything out of this. I thought this was going to kind of be a funny, look how shitty this product is kind of review. And here I am actually thinking it's going to be a decent CarPlay. Holy mackerel. It's kind of hard to believe, really.